everybody, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So let's just get started. I'm kind of just doing a get ready with me, new products, so many different things. I actually filmed a bunch of different videos of like new products, but I was like, why not make it into one, because they came right after the other and they were just stupid and I looked crazy in all of them. So I was like, let me dress up a bit and let me film these videos. So let's just get started, because this video I know is going to take forever. The first thing I want to start with is this Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Filter Finish Protective Primer. And I got this as a little baby sample, so I don't have the real thing. Of course not, that's expensive. So I got a little sample with my Sephora purchase. Comes this little thing right here. Oh, it smells good. Okay, so they give you like that small amount, which I heard, like I've seen so many people there like, you don't have to use that much. So I'm just gonna take the smallest amount, like that much on my nail. I'm just gonna take it, rub it in, and so I'm gonna take a little bit more because I don't have enough for my forehead. Oh. People are right, this little does go a long way. It feels so nice. I mean, I'd like it to be a little bit smoother. Like, I feel like because I've seen so many good reviews about it, I'm like, wow, this is the best thing in the whole world. But really, like, I like it. It's a little bit hard, like stiff. Almost I'd like it to be a little bit more creamy, I think. But if you make my makeup slay, then we're about to be best friends. I drink soda in like every single one of my videos. Anyway, so next is foundation. Should I put, what is this primer? Should I put primer on top of this? Ooh, okay, so this like is supposed to keep a bunch of makeup out of your skin and do a whole lot of stuff. So it says press upwards, which I don't think I did. So now we're fixing our mistakes. So let me just jump into foundation. Let me not put anything else. So I think I'm gonna take my Sephora foundation in the shade Matte Tan 35 Bronze. Squirt a little dollop on my hand. And then I'm going to squirt a little bit of... Actually, no, I'm not going to take any of that. I'm just going to take this foundation. I'm going to take this nice beauty blender. So I wet this, like dampened it a couple of days ago, and they're still kind of like damp. I don't know if they're cold or if they're damp, but they feel a little bit damp. That's a little weird, right? I don't know. So if you saw my video, I got these at TJ Maxx. I'm actually uploading that video right now, so just so you know. I do like the sponge though. Blending it out with a beauty blender just takes so much longer than a brush, but I like it better. So it's bittersweet. So next I'm gonna take some concealer. I'm gonna take my Sephora concealer in the shade Pecan Pie 12. So I was tan 11 in the winter. I really hope you can't hear that. You probably can though, which sucks because my family has no respect. Okay, so then next is setting powder, and what do I want to take? I think I'm gonna take, I haven't used this guy in a while. I'm gonna take my Baby Elf Under Eye Setting Powder. It's so cute. We'll see if I still like it, because I used to love it, and then I stopped using it like all summer. So I'm just gonna dip it in there and set it under the eye. So the primer actually made my skin look really nice. Like, look at my forehead. My forehead looks really nice right now for some reason, and the only real new thing was this primer. Like, no wonder people will buy this for however much money it is. Even though that's expensive, people will still buy it. So let me just wipe this back off. So I'm just gonna take this brush and, you know. See, I love this. This is only a white cast. Like, my Airspun is supposed to be translucent. And it leaves white. Even the banana powder, not the banana powder, doesn't leave white, but it's so yellow that I'm like, ugh, that needs to be a little bit lighter for this. And this just looks so pretty under the eye, and it just makes everything look so smooth and just gorgeous. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take, what powder should I take? I'm going to take my Stay Matte powder. I'm trying to use products I haven't really used yet. These aren't all necessarily new, but a lot of them are just, you know, oldies but goodies. I look so nice and tan. Like, I don't look, not my shade anymore. I look good. Because I got a real foundation that's my shade. So next is, what should I do, eyes or eyebrows? I'm gonna do eyebrows. So I'm gonna take the Wet Wild brow pencil, you know the drill. Look how much I have, so much left. I was like shook. I was like, okay, let me just start using this all the time so that I use it out. But really, I have a lot left, so really I don't need to do that at all. My eyebrows are looking dark skin. Really, you know my favorite Essence brow stuff. I actually can do bronzer. I mean, do bronzer after my eyes, so that because I'm not billion times too light. So I'm gonna do my eyes, and you guys know I'm using my Subculture Anastasia palette. So I actually yes, okay. So I actually filmed this video, like I said. I didn't like the way it came out, and it's not because of the palette. Like, the palette's gonna perform the same way, so I'm not trying to like be sneaky or anything. I didn't like the way everything was. Like, I looked really crazy, like I was homeless. I looked hold on. I looked crazy like I was homeless. I was talking so much. The video was like 40-50 minutes long for no freaking reason. Just a whole lot of things that I did not like about it. So I was like, let me just refilm it. So I'm gonna start with, obviously I'm holding this like I'm gonna start using it, but I forgot that I didn't prime my lids, which I'm going to do, which I've been loving. It's been doing so much. I like priming it and then setting it. So I'm just gonna prime it with my finger, which this is supposed to be anti-acne primer, but on my eyelids it's probably not doing much for anti-acne. Is that bad? Am I like using this product completely wrong? Oh well. Oh well. So I'm just gonna take this brush. I don't know what this brush is supposed to be for. It's like a weird angle brush, but it's from BH Cosmetics. It's a number 4 brush, and I use that to just set my eye. And so I'm gonna take, what shade? I'm gonna take Dawn and set my eye with it. So I'm gonna give this brush another chance, but when I filmed this video before, I hated this brush, honestly. It was so stupid. So just set my boy. Oh no. There goes an earring. I'm gonna take, I think so what shades do I want to take? So this palette is some crazy colors that I just really don't mess with that often, but I got some blues and greens in my shirt, so maybe I should play with those a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna, because when I swatched these, the blues and like the greens didn't really work that well, swatch that well. So we're gonna see if they work. So the first shade I'm gonna take is actually Untamed. This is Axis, this is Untamed. And I'm gonna take that on this brush, and look at how much powder that got. And we're gonna we're gonna blend that into the crease. Ooh, a lot of pigment. So this brush like almost feels like it's poking my eye out. Like it's just a little bit hard, I think. And so really I'm like, no thanks. So I literally look like I got punched in the eye right now. Bear with me because hopefully it's gonna get better. So this, obviously this shade, you can see that it blends so much more, like not blends, it goes on so much more than it swatched. The swatch was a horrible, horrible swatch. So I'm just gonna dip into this one again and do the other eye. Where's my blending brush? So I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild blending brush and hopefully settle down that shade. I don't actually like this brush at all that it comes with. I didn't use the other side yet, but I don't like that first side. It's just, doesn't make anything easy for you. You have to like work so hard to do things. It's like stabbing out your eye the whole time. Well, like this one, and then the thing is so short, like, which is, doesn't mind. I don't mind the short brushes because I think yeah, these are like the same height basically. This one, the Anastasia one's a little bit shorter, but like, I don't mind it. A good brush is a good brush, but like, a bad brush is a bad brush. I just took a clean blending brush if you didn't notice. I kind of just went over it to make things a little bit more subtle because that brush was not helping me literally at all. So I think then what I'm gonna do is, so I haven't blown it off yet, the palette. So you see some over there from Dawn and then a little bit on here for Untamed. So you take that how you want and how that would affect you. I don't mind, I'll just blow it off in a second, but I didn't want to blow it off so you guys can see. I act like people watch my videos. Like, Marissa, I'm like, so you guys can see. Yeah, all you followers of mine. Ooh, I like that. So I kind of just dipped it back in there with that freaking brush. And yeah, so what I think I'm gonna do, so I think what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna take the other side of that brush. The other side feels just so much softer even on the back of the hand than that first side. I wish they were both made out of this. This is like, I don't even know. So I'm gonna take Axis and I'm gonna put that in the outer corner. I think I'm gonna put it on the inner corner and outer corner. So I could do kind of like a halo eye. Let's see how this shade does though. So they're very similar shades. Okay, I like this brush so much more. And I really like this shade. This shade does not have a lot of fallout on the, on the palette, which I really like. Especially, well, I mean, it's probably because I'm not brushing it in, I'm packing it in because I want it on the packing side. So I do like this side of the brush way better. And I even like this, like, this is a good inner corner. I mean, this is a good, like, outer corner packing brush because it's soft, but it's also, like, dense. If that makes any sense. Right now, I look crazy, I think. I think it's just crazy because I never wear this kind of look, and now I'm like, ugh. So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna take my concealer and I'm gonna take this little brush. It's the BH Cosmetics number 13 brush. I'm gonna get some concealer on this bad boy. Actually, I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand so that I can just keep dipping in it. And I'm gonna carve out the middle, like kind of like a round area in the middle of my eye. I tried to leave some of the middle clear, but that was kind of hard. So if you've never done this before, it took me a while to get the hang of it, but what you want to do basically is make both sides the same so that when you put the shade on in the middle, it kind of gives like I always call it like the sunset on the water effect, because it kind of looks like the water reflecting on it. If you do it right. I'm messing up because I'm talking too much, but you got to make sure they're even, and then almost like, see, they're not even. You just got to like, but my eyes are also not even sizes, so it's like, and you can always go back in with the dark or blue and go with Axis and, you know, shade it out and to even it out. But you want to make sure like it's right in the middle of your eye, and that you have enough concealer on both sides that it's even, and so that the shade that goes on top is the same on both sides. So you want the same on both eyes, basically. Like literally, not basically. So I'm gonna have to go fix this eye probably anyway. So next I'm going to take, do I want to take electric? Electric is really out there. Look at that one, it's like green, and then Adorn is like gold. I'm gonna take Adorn. I didn't want to because it's so basic, but like I have to because it's so gorgeous. So I'm gonna take Adorn on this flat brush, and I'm gonna not shade it. This is a BH number 5. I feel like Morphe M566. This is just the BH 5. I'm not gonna spray it yet because I want to see how it's gonna go on. And so again, like there's not that much fallout. There's not even any on this because I'm sliding it instead of like dusting it. So I'm just gonna pack that on the center. Oh, that's so gorgeous. On the center of my eye. Oh yes, honey. Oh, this is so gorgeous. I'm just gonna drag it out a little bit so that it's looks like it's a little bit mixed in there. Do the same thing on the other eye. Oh, honey, look at this. Oh yes, please. This is so different than what I would ever do. I'm like, do I like it? So I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild brush, and I'm gonna dip it into Untamed and hopefully blend out the creases and make everything look a little bit more blended. This shade is like so pigmented, you have to be so freaking careful, or else like you're really just gonna be having a crazy eye. Why am I feeling this? I freaking love this look right now. It's bananas. I'm gonna bring this eye in a little bit more with the gold, with Adorn, because the other side is, and I like the other side better. Just a little bit closer, like that. Perfect. Practically perfect in every way. It's so pretty. This needs some eyeliner. Ugh, which is about to be the struggle, but let's do some eyeliner anyway. So I have this little baby eyeliner that I was using from my Ipsy. It's Ico London smudge proof precise pitch black liquid eyeliner, and I've been really liking it. I hate how small it is, but like it's Ipsy, so like I couldn't have got, like maybe I could have got a big one, but I don't know if they would have given me one. So I need to put on, like, I think I'm gonna put All Star something on the lower lash line to like make it match a little bit better with my shirt. But I'm gonna use this eyeliner and we're gonna see how this goes. I've been liking it, but like I said, it's so small that I have to be really careful, especially on this side. This side is the hardest, as you're so precise, and then doing other people is just so hard. Ooh, yay. Wow. Look at the difference. Like, it looks so different. Like, it looks so naked on this eye. This eye's about to be harder. That was actually really easy, honestly. Which I didn't think it was gonna be that easy. I think it's easier when you open your eye, because then you know how high you're making it. Where you close it, like it's a little deceiving. Here you go. So I think I'm gonna do this eye off of camera because it's about to take 20 years. I'm actually really feeling this look right now. Like, it's everything. I'm gonna do my lower lash line real quick. I'm gonna take that same packer brush that I used before. I'm just gonna wipe it off a little bit. I'm gonna take All Star. So All Star is really powdery too. So it might just be, no, Access wasn't that bad. On this brush. So now that that's on, I think I'm gonna do some, should I do white? No, I'm gonna do some black waterline. Do I even have, yes, I have this one. Just gonna do that right quick. This always is easy now after I got over my fear of poking myself in the eye. I think I'm gonna attempt to do lashes. They have been struggling the past couple days. So really, okay, so that one's upside down. Did I do that one upside down the whole time? No, it's not. What's wrong with it? I have no idea. So I'm gonna do some lashes and hopefully do some lashes. They've not been working the past couple days, but I think this look really needs lashes because it's so dramatic. I keep using the mirror on the palette, and so I keep stabbing all the shades. Look, stabbed, abused. So this lash definitely swallows the eyeliner up a little bit, but it definitely just adds so much to this freaking look. So let me do the other eye real quick off of camera, and I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, these lashes look so good. They just add so much to the freaking look, and I'm so hyped. So, first of all, this palette is W. It is very powdery, and I heard that's the bochinche. That's the dealio. It's just too powdery, but as you can see, the powder's gone. You just blow it off. Not that hard. The shades, if you can see them, they're pigmented. They're awesome. They're amazing. I have no idea how I came up with this look. This palette really pushed me to be inspired, inspired me to do crazy things. I'm not finished with my makeup, but I just wanted you guys to know that I love this palette so far. I could even add a little bit more cube right in the inner corner, maybe. If I feel lucky, I'm gonna take that concealer brush, just wipe it off, and I'm gonna put cube. It's this corner shade right here in the inner corner, I think. It's like has a pink like holographic thing to it. It's really cute. Oh, you can see it shining bright. So it definitely adds to the look a little bit, honestly. Like, I would have never thought of this look if it wasn't for this palette, really, and these lashes and everything like working together. It's a good look, people. Good look. I like this palette. I keep stabbing it with my finger, which is not on purpose. I need to play with the other shades more because they're just so exciting. I want to do like kind of like a peachy with the yellows and stuff, and maybe use this as like the lid shade or something, electric. And yeah, and so we will be seeing more of these, of this palette. We will also be seeing more of just Anastasia in general, because I love those shadows, and I've always wanted all of her palettes, but you know, $42 is kind of expensive. But I definitely want Norvina because it is gorgeous, so beautiful. So let me move on before we take a long time here. So what I'm gonna do is I was gonna use an old bronzer, but I can't. I just need to use this bronzer. I'm gonna use my NYX bronzer because it's just so good. You guys know the drill. There's some products that I just really just don't even want more of, because I feel like I got the best of the best. Like eyebrow products, if the Anastasia brow was on sale again, then I would get it. But like right now I'm not trying to pay $21 for it. Like my brows look fine, and really I have naturally like kind of nice brows, so I don't need anything for my brows. So what's the next? Oh, blush. Hello. Blush. I have a quadrillion blushes that I need to just, you know, start using a lot more. Mahal, because I don't ever want to see the end of that day, because that's my favorite. I think I'm gonna use my Sephora palette. I'm gonna use these two shades. You know what? No, I'm gonna use Mahal because I feel like it matches with my eye look a lot more. So I'm gonna use Mahal. Okay, let me do highlighter. I'm gonna use the highlighter in this palette, the Sephora palette. You guys know this is my baby. Let's do some collarbone highlight. Can't even see. So next, I have so much to talk about, and this video is almost over. So I actually got this Sephora Favorites Give Me Some Nude Lip bundle. I tried them all on. I don't know if I'll probably show that in another video or something. Only a couple of them work, so I actually got, the set comes with 5 different lipsticks, 2 full size and 3 minis. I actually have this Tarte Beach Babe already, so I don't need that. And then it comes, I got a free Kat Von D for National Lipstick Day. I got a free Kat Von D. If I could just swatch that one real quick. It's so pretty. They're all nudes, and this one's gorgeous. Not all of them work for me though. This Buxom one is everything. It's just a lip gloss, but it feels like amazing on the lips. Makeup Forever. The Makeup Forever one is too light for me. It's like a weird purpley, but it's really light, so it looks kind of awkward on my skin. And same with the Stila one, which I'm kind of mad about because it's Stila, but it's really just too light for my skin. It makes me look a little bit awkward. And then the last one is this Huda Beauty one, which I think I'm going to use today. Oh, so gorgeous. Look at it. It's gorgeous. I'm using it today. I don't know if it's going to match, but kind of. Yeah, it does. So these, a lot of them are liquid matte lipsticks, so a lot of them are obviously going to dry matte. Oh yes, please. Honey, she has the Huda. I can't believe, so I got this whole bundle box for $28, and one of these Huda Beauty is $20 in itself. So I got 4 of the lipsticks for $8. Like, come on. I think I'm gonna add, so I'm really excited about this. It smells delicious. I think I'm gonna add the Buxom one on top because it's just so beautiful. Oh yes, that's what I needed. There we go. Now we're slaying that game. Alright guys, so this video is way longer than it needs to be. I will see you in my next video. I don't know where that just went. So this video is so much longer than it needs to be. I'll see you guys in my next one. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe I'll film another one tonight so you guys can keep seeing this look, you know, because it's gorgeous. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.